had to get a 10. They had to give me a 10 this job too. So I've been having like 7 years.
Bears
She's a great
heavy
Wednesday.
on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me
So what do they do for that?
always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just
I am
one
gonna
look at
pull
you,
this whole thing back when we are singing.
and I know it's gonna be
because we're so crowded that it won't break.
a lovely day.
My mom would be really mad if I played
When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. I just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely
And I looked up this picture, and I need to start taking care of myself. So
Yeah, you're an
today I've
adult
been
now.
drinking water.
Good.
So just gotta work on that. I gotta get that feeling before I drive to college every day. Drive to the fairs. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I have to.
Here comes the sun.
Like it's so important to remember what I
Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright.
part of yourself that you're like,
Little darling, it's been a long,
your
long,
breath
lonely
to take
winter.
it. Yeah, right? So you don't have to put it in your chest. You can just go.
It feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the
Bad enough I
sun.
would pull over. If it was something where I
The mama pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout and he started the investigation. It's against the law. It was against the law. Or what the mama saw. It was against the law. The mama looked down and spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. The papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Whoa, in a couple of days they're gonna take me away, but the press let the story leak. Now when the radical priests come to get me released, we's all on the current news week. And I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue if not for you. If not for you, late at night could see me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. It could not be you, if not for you. If not for you, my sky would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'm lost without not for you, the winter would hold no spring. Couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue. If not for you, not for you. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today, staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to you playing your love songs all night long. For me, only for me. Come to me now, and rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done. Such a cozy room. The windows are illuminated by the evening sunshine through them. Fiery gems for you, only for you. Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And la 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 la. Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
sitting in the morning sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I've had nothing to live for, and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time.
Early morning yesterday, I was up before the dawn, and I really have enjoyed my stay, but I must be moving on. Like a king without a castle, like a queen without a throne, I'm an early morning lover, and I must be moving on. I believe in what you say is the undisputed truth, but I have to have things my own way to keep me in my youth. Like a ship without an anchor, like a slave without a chain, just the thought of those sweet ladies as a shiver through my veins. And I will go on shining, shining like brand new. I'll never look behind me, my troubles will be few.
Goodbye, stranger. It's been
and some they don't. And some you just can't tell. And some they will and some they won't. But some it's just as well. You can laugh at my behavior, that'll never bother me. Say the devil is my savior, but I don't pay no heed. And I will go on shining, it's shining like brand new. I'll never look behind me, my troubles will be few.
Goodbye, stranger. It's been nice. Hope you'll find it bearing down. Try to see your point of view. Hope your dreams will all come true. Goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, Jane. Will we ever meet again? Feel no sorrow. Feel no shame. Come tomorrow. Feel no pain.
Sweet devotion, not for me. Just give me motion. You set me free.
Hello. Welcome. I'm Katie Jones. I'm the executive director here at the Garden Theater. I'm also the director of the Stories That Heal program, and thank you all for being here today. Yeah. Some of you may have been involved in this program in years past. Some of you might be here because you're involved tonight. Some of you may have no idea why you're here or what this program's about, which is okay. We get it. It's confusing. What is Stories That Heal? It is a community well-being project. That's what we say. It's come through many different iterations. This is our third year doing it. But at its core, we host all these workshops, community gatherings, things like that, so that we can share our stories. And through sharing our stories, we create a deeper connectivity within our community, a deeper sense of compassion and understanding for one another. And so we hope that that's what you take from it tonight. Because it is a big collaborative project with a lot of different community members, I do have a couple thank yous. So just give me 1 second. First and foremost, to Seabury Foundation. Like I said, this is our third year doing it, and every single year I'm like, okay, how are we gonna make this happen this year? And Seabury Foundation, I love the people there. They are wonderful, wonderful people, and they saw the power of this program and said, we need to make this happen again, and they pushed this grant through, and they made it happen. So thank you to Seabury Foundation.
Thank you, Seabury.
Benzie Area Youth Initiative, specifically Sarah May. Last year, I got an email from her, or a call, I can't remember, that was like, tell us about this program, and do you need money? I love those calls. And again, this year. So thank you, Sarah, for seeing, again, what this program's about and understanding it and wanting to be a part of it and support it. Thank you so much. Interlochen Public Radio and Peter Payette. I had nothing to do with how this started. Our creator, founder, Molly Sturgis, who's been doing this kind of work for 20, 25 years, she probably would not love me saying that, as that ages her. But she originally called Peter and brought this idea to him. And then when I talked to Peter about it, Peter was like, I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's gonna be a good thing. And every single year, I feel like Peter has held on to that and poked me to say, okay, can we keep this going? And has given us support through IPR. So thank you, Peter. Thank you to Interlochen Public Radio. Thank you, Max Howard, for putting together the podcast series. If you have not listened to it, please go to IPR and listen to the podcast series. It highlights some of the stories that we've shared through this program, and it's really powerful. Papano's Pizza. Yeah. You know, I can describe the project to people, but really to get people to come to these workshops, you gotta have pizza. And it's funny because Molly said this in the very beginning. She's like, there's something about food. Just, you gotta have food. And it's really true. So thank you to Andy Miller and to Todd Bruce for supplying food week after week for all of our workshops. And again today, and oh my gosh, and Amber Holmgren for getting up early in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays before her work hours to make sure that we have pizza at the schools because the schools have lunch so early. Chris Sturgis, our scribe, Miskin Shores, Benzie Shores District Library, our counselors, oh my goodness, Jerry Rubel, Jeanette Pritchett. You guys have so much that you do, and you are our touchstones at Benzie Central. I mean, truly, you have spearheaded this moving forward, it means so much. We feel like we are just in the best hands with you all, and I'm so glad to be partnered with you in this program. Patty Roth at Frankfurt this is our first year we've been at Frankfurt, bringing all those students in who, again, it's one thing when you've been a part of this before and you're describing it to people, but if you've never been a part of it and you're trying to describe it to people, you're just finally like, it sounds cool, just go.
And they have pizza. So
and they have pizza. My husband, Tim Jones, our facilitators. Oh boy, do we have the world's best facilitators. You're going to meet them. Each year, like I said, it's taken a different iteration. We've partnered with a lot of different, with Benzie Senior Resources, Interlochen. This year, we realized last year when we were at the high school, Benzie High School, that there's a real magic with the youth in our community and a need there. And so we were able, thanks to Seabury Foundation, Benzie Area Youth Initiative, to get the funding. So we have been in both Benzie Central Middle School with the 8th graders and Frankfurt High School since the beginning of January, doing weekly workshops with them. And we're going to show you a little bit of what those workshops are tonight. So I first want to invite up some of the 8th grade students to help me kick off this program. Whenever we start, we want people to show up as they are. And so we pass around one word. So sometimes that's half the time it's tired or hungry when we're in the schools. But whatever that word is, just show up as you are and let's all be present for each other. So we pass around a word and then we hold that energy in the space. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what we do here. My word is, I'm always a little nervous up here. So nervous.
I'm going to say elated. I'm always elated up here.
I'm feeling fantastic.
Bouncy.
Eager. Joyful. Pumped. Inspired. Here. Excited. All right, so we're going to seal that energy in the space. So at the count of 3, we're all just going to do one clap together and hold this energy for the next hour that we're in here together. All right? 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah. And all right, you guys take it away.
Katie Jones, y'all.
So my name is Chrissy Reitmeyer. I'm a facilitator, a licensed professional counselor and musician, and I live in Traverse City. And I'm gonna start us off on reading a list of agreements that we made as a group to sort of begin every group. We created them together to kind of guide us through. And without further ado, here we go.
In our Stories That Heal group, we agree to come as we are.
The stories we share may be heavy.
What we hear in the group stays in the group.
No one's story is more important than another's.
We refrain from direct responses and crosstalk.
We listen and we speak from our hearts. Listening is as important as speaking, and we try to give group members our full attention.
We
we participate by noticing and observing what comes up for us and what we are feeling each day.
We respect each other and each other's space.
Hi, I'm Christina Ryan Stoltz, and last year I came as a audience member, and I was so moved and inspired that I decided, I ran to Molly, who had only met once in the woods, and said, I don't know how, but I need to be involved, and I do these somatic exercises, and so I got to be a part of this, and I'm just really grateful to be here. I want to make sure I say that. Thanks to Molly, and thanks to everybody. So somatic movement is nervous system. I need to take a breath with my somatics real quick. Somatic movement is nervous system re-education. It's how we teach our bodies to feel safe, steady, and strong, again, especially after stress, loss, or overwhelm. When we move slowly and with awareness, we're not just stretching muscles, we're calming the nervous system, rewiring our stress patterns, and building inner resources like resilience, focus, and self-trust. It's like giving the body a new script, one that says, you're safe now, you can let go, you belong here. This principle helps us tune into what's really going on inside, not just in our thoughts, but in our breath, our heart, our gut. It gives us tools to recognize when we're anxious or shutting down and ways to come back to center. Through simple postures, movements, grounding, and breath, we build a kind of inner sanctuary, a place inside that stays steady even when life is not. Isadora is going to lead us through one of the many practices that we learned with the kids, or that I taught the kids, and it inspired this song that we're going to play next.
Hi, I'm Isadora, and we want to show you something called pendulation. It's a simple way we can help our bodies feel calmer and more balanced, especially when we're stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. Think of a pendulum on a clock. It swings back and forth. Pendulation works kind of like that, but inside us. It means gently moving our attention between something that feels uncomfortable, like stress, tightness, or sadness, and something that feels safe or neutral, like your feet on the floor or the breath in your belly. Let us show you. Step 1, place hand on your heart. Right now, I'm going to notice a place in my body that feels a little tight or stressed. For me, it's right here in my chest. I'm not going to fix it, just noticing it, and then I'm contracting my whole body as if to be the tension itself. Step 2, shift attention. Now I'm going to shift my focus to something that feels steady. I feel my feet pressing into the floor, and they feel solid and grounded. I take a slow breath and notice that. I soften and relax. Step 3, pendulate. Now I'll gently bring my attention back to that tight spot in my chest and contract again, just for a moment, and then back down to my feet again. Relax. I'm swinging my awareness, like a pendulum, between the hard and the easy. This helps my nervous system feel more balanced and less overwhelmed, and helps me build my inner resource to stay with what is present in my emotions. Last step, smile. Big cheesy grin. You can try this anytime, before a test, and when you're upset, or when you just need a break. It's a way of reminding your body you're safe. You've got this. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Okay. You guys want to move over here? For EJ, since you're taller, when you stand with these guys over here, is this good size for y'all? There's a song do you want to pull that up? That we wrote all together with that exercise as the inspiration. This is called The Magic.
People pulling my strings.
this weight on my chest and too many people to please. I'm doing my best, man. Just listen to me. I wanna feel happy in the warmth of the sun. I wanna be revived, lifted above, far from the worry of the stories I've told. Reconnect to the magic that lives in my soul. Stuck on this trampoline, up and down like the weather. There's no flowers to see, only gray with no color. When I'm feeling unseen, I turn up my brightness. The only thing that I need is a friend with some kindness that listens to me. I wanna feel happy in the warmth of the sun. I wanna be revived, lifted above, far from the worry of the stories I've told. Reconnect to the magic that lives in my soul. We wanna feel happy in the warmth of the sun. We wanna be revived, lifted above, far from the worry of the stories we're told. Reconnect to the magic that lives in our soul. Oh my God, so good! Thank you all. Oh yeah! What a song! All right. Those are Benzie Central 8th graders and friends. Thank you so much, guys. What a great pleasure it's been to spend time every Thursday with them cats for the last few months.
So, this next little part is a poem that we found helpful when we were doing our work together. It's by Rumi, who lived in the 13th century, and it's called The Guest House. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond.
As I mentioned, the facilitators and I did a few workshops at Michigan Shores, and a couple songs came out of those, and they're gonna perform one for you in a minute. But Susan Wilson was an attendee. Her mother, Beverly Pop, maybe some of you know her, is a resident there, and the two of them came to the workshop together. Sue couldn't be here today, but she wanted me to read her words about the program and being involved in the workshops. By participating in Stories That Heal, I have learned that I need to be more verbal concerning my thoughts and feelings. I need to set boundaries on what I want to share so I don't feel anxious. I need to focus on what makes me feel peaceful. As we wrote our songs, I felt a greater introspection into what should be my focus. I have been affected by the loss of my dad almost 10 years ago, and my 6-week 6-week-old granddaughter last fall. Acknowledging loss isn't always easy. Memories bring smiles and peacefulness. My most joyful times are with family and close friends, especially my mom, my husband, and our 2 sons, our granddaughter Lily and grandson Cole, and my brothers and many, many friends. In one of the sessions, we asked, what makes you feel free? One of the prompts that we use when we do these workshops that bring about stories. And Sue talked about the feeling of being a kid that she now shares in with her grandkids. Another attendee, a lifelong sailor, Bill Pearson, said, a sound boat and a fair wind.
Sailing back through my memories to when my life was ahead of me, rolling along with the water, blowing on the summer breeze. With nowhere to go and nowhere I'd rather be. I got no destination and nothing worrying me. Content with a sound boat and a fair wind makes me feel like a kid again, skipping on the tides and watching the sun go down. Well, you can find me on a beam reach, full sail on the high seas, riding the waves, catching the spray, and wishing the day never ends. All alone out here in the deepest part of the bay, endless fascination waiting underneath the waves. There's so many things I can't control, or when the wind won't blow to carry me home, the drifter and the dreamer lost in the sway. Content with the sound boat and a fair wind makes me feel like a kid again, skipping on the tides and watching the sun go down. You can find me on a beam reach, full sail on the high sea, riding the wave, catching the spray, wishing the day never ends. Soundboat, fair wind, makes me feel like a kid again, skipping on the tides and watching the sun go down. Well, you can find me on a beam reach, full sail on the high sea, riding the waves, catching the spray, wishing the day never ends. Wishing the day never ends.
Ooh, thank you.
That's Aaron Dye right there who co-wrote that
Thank you,
with the
guys.
people from Michigan Shores and singing it for you. We'd like to bring up 2 of our other co-writers, and I think 2 seniors who I also would call great friends now from Frankfurt High School, Emmett Blau and Hannah Kuiper.
Deep breath. Hi everyone. Some of you may know me, some of you might not know me. My name is Emmett Blau.
I'm a senior graduating from Frankfurt High School this year. This next song was built upon the story sharing prompts from our weekly meetings at school. Some of the prompts were, I want to feel, or I don't want to feel, what brings us peace, or I feel happy when. We then wrote about these feelings. When we started this program, many of us were dealing with anxiety, stress, and uncertainty. Many of us seniors making decisions about our next step in life. Often when I walked into the room, I felt anxious, sad, worried, and maybe even overwhelmed. When I left, I felt happy, confident, and ready to kick some butt for the next week. My takeaway from Stories Is Heal is that talking and expressing your emotions is okay. And that's good to sometimes just sit down, sit back, and talk about life with people, because we all need it. Thank you. Enjoy, guys.
Everybody's talking, but I can't hear a word. Living in a bubble, feeling unheard. I like singing with my sisters, knowing they need me, while I'm searching for my own voice. I hold on to the memory. I wanna build a fire and talk to the trees. I wanna feel free, singing in the sun, laughing in the breeze, letting go. I wanna go deep underneath the mountain of my soul, on my own, but not alone. Looking out the window as far as I can see. What's beyond this valley, I can only dream. There's a well that's full of water, just waiting there for me. But I'll never get to taste it if I don't drink. I'm gonna build a fire. I'm gonna feel free, singing in the sun, laughing in the breeze, letting go. I'm gonna go deep underneath the mountain of my soul, on my own, not alone. On my own, but not alone. Alone. On my own, but not alone. Me, singing in the sun, laughing in the breeze, letting go. I'm gonna go deep, dive into the deepest part of my soul, letting go. I'm gonna feel free, singing in the sun, laughing in the breeze, letting go. I take you with me everywhere I go. I'm not alone, on my own, but not
Hannah Kuiper, y'all. We had the pleasure of having 2 different sessions at Michigan Shores and writing 2 different songs. I'd like to bring up Dennis Johnson, who was so vulnerable with us and shared a great story about his daughter Heidi and the amazing book that she wrote. And he's going to read some of his thoughts here for us in person. Thank you, Dennis, for coming out. Not only that day, sometimes what I tell about most writers is the hardest part is just putting on your shoes and showing up, and you all have done that for us today, and so is Dennis. Thanks.
Well, good evening. My daughter Heidi had a camera in her hand since age 8. She was a professional photographer. She studied fine art at Kendall College of Art and Design, Michigan State University, and Lansing College of Art and Design. She had a strong spiritual and emotional connection to Northern Michigan landscape and heritage. She traveled the U.S. extensively, but always wanted to return herself back to Northern Michigan, photographing places that run deep in her psyche. In 1997, Heidi rediscovered the beautiful site of the former Traverse City State Hospital, what was once known as the Insane Asylum, a title I find very cruel. She used the lethal medium of infrared film to capture the powerful presence of the Victorian masterpiece. It was called Building 50 in Traverse City, about 100 years old. Her photographs and historic research melded into deeply personal tribute and book, The Angels in the Architecture, which was about 190 pages, 117 photos taken inside the Building 50. Her book was published by the Wayne State University Press in 2001. The book is now one of Northern Michigan's bestsellers and has become a touchstone for many admirers of the historical site in Traverse City. On the sad part, my daughter Heidi took her own life in 2008. When you lose a precious daughter to severe mental depression, it's like the tip of an iceberg. The top portion of it seems to be functioning in the daily rituals of life, but when you examine the bottom of her life, it becomes very private and personal. After her passing, I tell myself, you can shed tears that she is gone, or you can smile because she has lived. You can close your eyes and pray that she'll come back. Or you can open your eyes and see all that she left. The glory of her life was her book. Her legacy lives on with angels in the architecture. The way she viewed the world and her immense compassion. At this point, I would like to read the words that she left. It has been a profound and deeply rewarding experience for me to reveal at least a part of the powerful human history that still resonates within the walls of the asylum, Building 50, which at one time they wanted to demolish it. But because it was going to cost $30 million to do it. But they got together and they decided not to demolish the Victorian masterpiece. It was rejuvenated accordingly. Remembering the era of the asylum leaves many of us feeling of fear, sorrow, and regret. Believe that by demolishing the remaining brick and mortar of these old asylums will erase the past and no longer have to address the issue of mental illness or remember the troubled history. However, it is only through honoring the lives of former patients that we can hope to heal and learn from a century of medical history that was definitely entwined in our lives. The tremendous good with true human suffering by looking at the painful truths of this era with empathy and understanding. We can begin to share the cruel stereotypes still associated with mental illness. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history of this rare place. I hope you connected to the angels of this asylum and that perhaps you were reminded of life's hardest lesson. It's called compassion. Thank you.
What's the air taste like up there in a castle made of clouds? Do you fly each day to a different place? Are you here with me right now? I wanna see the oceans and the cities by the sea. Walk among the ruins of some ancient history. I'm gonna take you with me every place that I will go. Watch the sunset on the arches and the canyons bathed in gold. There's angels in the architecture architecture, mystery in the sky. Even though I know it's blue, I wonder why. I still wanna talk to you, but I know you're not around. I keep looking for the sun while the rain is pouring down. I make the bed each morning, so when I get in at night, there's a peaceful place for me to lay when I turn out the light. I fix some coffee when the sun goes down. It's one less thing to do. When morning comes, I'm out the door instead of missing you. There's angels in the architecture, mystery in the sky. Even though I know it's blue, I wonder why. I still wanna talk to you, but I know you're not around. I keep looking for the sun while the rain is pouring down. I wanna see the oceans and the cities by the sea. I knew you had to go, but I wish you would have stayed with me. There's angels in the architecture, mystery in the sky. Even though I know it's blue, I wonder why. I still wanna talk to you, but I know you're not around. I keep looking for the sun while the rain is pouring down. It's pouring down, pouring down, pouring down, pouring down, pouring down. Thank you all. Thanks, Dennis. That's Kevin LaRose over there on the bass guitar and the big beard. Skylar McLean on the drums. Matt Prorock on the keys. I want to bring up three of my favorite co-writers of all times over at Benzie Shores. We got together with some Jones girls, my own daughters, and some elementary kids from Frankfurt and around, and we talked about what is magic, what is traditionally magic, what do people think about magic. Hey, Aaron, can you help these young ladies with this microphone stand over there? Beyond pulling a rabbit out of a hat or magic wands or wizardry or things like that, what are some other things that we can find as magic that maybe people don't traditionally think are magic? Can you think of, what would you like to say, Imogen? What's magic to you?
Books. Non-fiction books. They're full of facts.
It's magic. Vesper, what about you?
Stars.
Yes. Willie, what about you?
Koalas.
Those are magic. And so we wrote down a whole bunch of things. You guys will see the lyrics right up here. You could sing along with us and imagine all the things that are magic if we just take a look. In our world, there's a dragon jellyfish are floating in the sea. I can find magic everywhere that I look. I can find magic when I'm reading a book. I can find magic laying on the beach in the sun. I can find magic inside everyone. In my dreams, I can kiss a pink dolphin. We'll go running on the beach, watch some movies, make a smoothie, then go golfing. Oh, in my boat, there's an alcorn sitting in a castle with my best friend, unicorn named Sparkles, and a duck they call Marigold with feathers that look just like fireworks. I can find magic everywhere that I look. I can find magic when I'm reading a book. I can find magic laying on the beach in the sun. I can find magic inside everyone. I am magic, free, wild, and fun. I am magic, just like everyone. You are magic, wild, fun, and free. You are magic, just like me. You are magic, just like me. Thank you, Danger Jones. We'd like to end the show the same way that we started it with our Benzie Central students. We would always do 2 somatic practices. Christina would teach us a new one at each session, and we would revisit an old one. And then we would close with our words again that hopefully had changed, maybe from nervous to, at the end, excited.
One writing prompt that we did was questions for the universe, and we were really inspired and moved by a lot of the questions that the kids asked, so we asked them to come up and share some of their questions for the universe tonight.
Ooh, let's see. I think I've got some written down here.
Why do people live this way?
Desmond, who's not here tonight, he said, what's beyond the universe?
Why are people so mean sometimes?
Brandon, who's also not here, said, are unicorns real? Where do they live? Are there multiple universes because there are multiples of everything else?
Do mean people ever think that they are mean? Or do they just believe that they're good people?
Why is the ocean blue when the water is clear and the sand is brown?
Why do bad things happen to good people?
trapped when I have such a good life.
So this was another reading that we use. It felt comforting. It's from a letter that a poet wrote to a friend, and I was thinking, like, I kind of wish I had friends who wrote me this kind of a letter. So it says, I beg you to have patience with everything unresolved in your heart, and to try to love the questions themselves as if they were locked rooms or books written in a very foreign language. Don't search for the answers which could not be given to you now, because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps then someday, far in the future, you will gradually, without even noticing it, live your way into the answer. And that's from Rainer Maria Rilke, Letters to a Young Poet.
So whether it's a big question for the universe or a question you're trying to answer for yourself, here's a technique we learned to deepen our inner listening. And this is Alyssa.
Number 1, grounding. Sit or stand with feet flat on the floor. Feel the ground beneath you, solid, steady, holding you. Let your hands rest softly on your lap or by your sides. Number 2, breath awareness. Take 2 or 3 slow breaths. No need to change your breath, just notice it. Feel it move in and out like gentle waves. Number 3, open the hands. Gently turn your palms upward, resting them on your knees. If you're sitting, or holding them in front of your body when you're standing. Imagine your hands are ready to receive, like catching rain or holding a question with care. Number 4, soft gaze or eyes closed. Let your eyes soften or close. Feel your heart area. Notice if anything shifts when you say silently, I'm listening. Number 5, notice the body. Take a moment to scan your body. What sensations are present? What emotions or images arise when you're not trying to figure it out, but just being with the question? Number 6, closing. After a moment, place your hands over your heart or belly and just breathe. Thank your body for listening. You might return in your journal and write what you sensed, felt, or received, or you might stay with the question longer.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming today and sharing in Stories That Heal. We are going to end with the way that we started, the same way that we do in the workshops. So I will start with my word, proud.
Satisfied.
Elated.
Warm.
Aware. Tired. So grateful. Proud. Adoration. Happy. Tired. Excited. Also tired. All right, and at the count of 3, I already gave you mine. At the count of 3, we're gonna clap and seal that energy in here for the day. Carry it with you for the rest of the day, week, whatever. All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you all for coming, and have a good day.